Welcome, race fans. We are here today at Talladega with the Cadillacs to thank all of you subscribers for reaching our pinnacle here of 5,000 subscribers. So today is your day to thanking you, the subscribers, for all that you've done to make us meet that goal. So pretty cool. We're going to have a pretty good size field out here. I've got a special guest in the booth with me here, Charles Wooten. Charles, good to have you, brother.
Oh, good to be back here for a 5,000 subscriber race. Listening in on radio chat, and they're having a blast in here, honking virtual horns at each other and trying to go 3 wide. They're having a blast.
Well, today's the day for everybody to have a little fun out there and enjoy themselves, kick back, relax, and I think, you know, this is what it should be all about. I think, you know, just everybody going out and having some fun. There is some money on the line, and not just to the driver, but to you guys in chat. I'll be giving away some prizes in chat there. So we got some $5 prizes and some $10 prizes, and we'll make sure that you do get that money. I've always done made sure everybody's got their money, because this is the third one we've had. So it'll be fun. It'll be fun, and we'll try to keep you guys up to date on everything. But now they do have one quick repair in case something ugly happens out there and a couple guys get damaged or something. And we are clearing black flags because there is some problems with, apparently, if you do get into somebody, sometimes you'll get a meatball flag, from what I understand, Charles. And it's not really anything critical with the car. So you know, I guess you're going to be clearing some of them flags for the guys. 18 incident limit. If they reach 18 incidents, then they will be disqualified. So I did kind of have to throw a little bit in there. And big surprise to the drivers, they're only going to have 40% fuel here today, Charles.
Yeah, doing the testing yesterday. It's going to be a lot of fun to see these guys, you know, coming down pit road. I don't think we'll have too big an issue with that. Obviously, they have what I call the cheater speed limit, but they do have that rev limiter, so they can only hit the exact speed. So pit stops should be fairly easy for these guys. So, you know, extra pit stops not a big deal, I don't think. However, coming out of pit road, they come in a group. We just had that new blue cone added, so that could get very interesting, you know, if they come in a group, how they're going to get out there without trying to knock each other above that yellow line and possibly cause a wreck or get someone a black flag for that. Yeah, definitely. Well, we've got a pretty good sized field out there right now. We got about 35 drivers. Some of these guys I know, some I don't know. And wow, well, it's going to be interesting to see who's going to come out here with the win here today. We're giving $30 to the winner, $20 to second, and $10 to third. But also, you guys have a chance to win some money in chat. And we were joking the other day. You know, I said I was going to jump in there and try to win some money in chat. I'm not going to do that since I'm here in the booth. However, I don't even know the questions, so these questions and the trivia stuff is going to be all new to me too. So I know you always come up with some good stuff. I know the question I wanted to ask. We'll see if anyone can get that if we do ask that. But again, I don't even know the question, so I'm in for as big of a shock and surprise as these fans are out there to try to get these answers as quick as I can. Yep. And it's going to be the person that answers the question correctly, the first one that answers it correctly in chat there will be the winner. So you will get a chance to win a little bit of cash today. And that's my way of thanking you all for being subscribers here. Yeah, definitely. And getting John Winkler in chat saying they can barely hear me. I turned you up a little more. Okay. If I turn you up much more, you're going to blow my eardrums out. Let me see if I can turn you up a little more here. Because Graham asking if he can race and chat. If you can do that successfully and not wreck, I don't see why not. I know you're in here in the race, but racing and chatting at the same time, that's a talent right there. Well, he can do it because I've seen him do it. I've seen him do it.
Yeah, I've had a few leagues that a couple leagues that there was guys that, heck, they were in chat the whole time while they were racing, and they're doing 200 mile an hour around the track and they're chatting. I'm like, wow, that's pretty good. That's pretty talented right there.
That is some talent right there. You
Yeah.
can do chatting and racing all at the same time.
Well, we're a little less than 19 minutes away from qualifying. It'll be single car qualifying. I didn't put it in there as open qualifying for everybody to be in there together. So single car qualifying, and we'll see who can come out with the pole. And yeah, I think it's going to be kind of interesting here to see how these guys are going to go. Boy, they're going 3 wide here. Oh, bumping and banging going on. Oh, and a hook job. That's the thing with these cars. I'm going to have to tell the guys to make sure that, they're really careful pushing in the corners. I would prefer that they didn't push at all in the corner. But I know we can't keep an eye on everybody, so...
that definitely, that Coca-Cola car went for a violent spin. If I was him, I would not open that can of Coke.
Nope.
It's probably a little shook up at this point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he'd get sprayed for sure. Well, we're up to 36 drivers. I can't count myself. I had to join the room so I could actually talk to the drivers in there. So I guess I could have joined anyhow, like you, but it's all right.
To answer the question, there was how many laps, I believe. Didn't you
80.
say it's a 80 lap race? Yeah.
Yep. Yeah,
80 laps, 2 laps of qualifying.
Yeah, I didn't want to make it super long. I just wanted to make it, 80 laps is quite a few laps, actually. I mean, we're talking at least an hour, like an hour and 10 minutes probably without, if we don't have too many cautions. So pit stops and everything, that'll slow the race down a little bit. And, yeah, they're probably going to get more than 20 laps, I think, Charles. Probably about like 30 laps on a tank of fuel. I'm hoping that they have to stop twice.
I think they're going to have to stop twice. They put them at 60, so 20 laps. So 2 stops, and they should be good to go for that.
Yeah.
And that's always a good thing. You get those 2 stops, that third stint there, it's really going to make it fun to watch, because at that point, it's all out. There's no saving fuel. There's no saving tires or anything like that. Mm-hmm. It's just run it as fast as you can, and hopefully you come out on top. But with this type of racing, it's not about being necessarily good. Sometimes it's about just being lucky. Yeah.
That's what super speedway does, bring a lot of luck involved in it there. Stephen, you asking in chat there, I'm kind of estimating it at around 25 to 30 laps on a tank of fuel, probably closer to 30, because these do get pretty good gas mileage. If they had a full tank of gas, they could have probably ran the whole 100 laps on a tank of fuel. So I guess you can kind of figure that 40%. You're probably talking 30 laps or around there. I'm just guessing. These guys are going to have to be extra careful coming off a pit road. They've got to stay below that blue line. You don't see it, but they do. There's a blue line there that tells them that they cannot enter the track until they get on the backstretch.
And it's a very a tough spot to judge there. It is, the cone is one thing, but as you can see it right there on my screen anyway.
Yeah.
But the line is very hard to see. That really, the cone is what you have to look for. And your best bet, in my opinion, is to not really come onto the track until, about a quarter way down the backstretch. By that point, if you don't want to come above that yellow line, until then you're safe. But if you do, it is, I believe, a 15-second penalty.
Yeah. I don't know. The session's not full. We still got 4 empty slots right now. Isaac? Yeah, that's Isaac Flores. Yeah, come on. The room's not full.
You definitely got plenty of time to get in.
Yeah, there's a little bit of time left.
14 and a half minutes still left in practice. Obviously, if we fill up, we might cut it a little short or something. But yeah, 14 minutes to go. Still a few spots. So, it's first come, first serve.
Got 39 drivers now, so only 3 spots remain.
They are filling up. And, oh, he's saying it says 43 of 43, so it very well could be that people have registered and just have not connected yet. So if that's the case, then we may have a full lobby already.
Could be. All right, well, I'm going to go get me a cup of coffee, Charles. I'll be right back.
But alright, let me know if y'all can still hear me. I'm not sure if Rudy muted Mike, so if you can hear me in chat right now, let me know. And by typing in chat. Welcome back.
Okay, I did kind of want to get a driver up here and talk to him real quick here before we go too far. So, somebody I have not talked to in a long time. Let's see if we can get him up here. Mike Vining, do you have a copy?
Yes, sir.
Mike, what's the car feeling like out there today, and how do you think this race is going to go?
Car actually feels very good. I think if we can stay away from cautions, it'll be a pretty quick race.
Yeah, pretty high speed, and now the draft is pretty atrocious with these cars. I can attest to that. We did some.
It's not so bad. I mean, you can push a little bit. You got to be careful in the corners because it will hook it if you're not careful.
Right.
But,
yeah.
I think if you just stay a little off the bumper, you're not losing much time there.
Right. Yeah. Very cool. All right. Well, I know you really like the win today. $30 to the winner, 20 to second, 10 to third, and but I wanted to thank you. Specifically, Mike, for showing here today, kind of showing your colors here to the MaxSpeedTV, and we appreciate you stopping in and racing with us, man. This is going to be pretty awesome, and it's just, thanking all of you guys that have subscribed to MaxSpeedTV, and it just means that much to us there that, that we really appreciate you guys doing that. So,
it's good stuff, Rudy. I appreciate doing stuff. This is actually the first time I've been back in a while. I spent like an hour and a half doing the updates this morning and trying to get TeamSpeak fixed so I can work with the race. And yeah, it was fun though.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, the best of luck to you out there today, Mike.
Appreciate it, Rudy. You have a good one.
Yes, sir. All right. Very cool. Very cool. Sounds pretty excited about it.
Yeah, these drivers are definitely excited. I can hear the race chatter that's going on in there, and these guys are they're talking to each other really good. They're just assuring each other, race clean, let's go have a good race, and they're cutting up in there having a good time.
Yep.
Some of them I think are having a little more fun than others. Typing in chat and stuff. I know we got I can find it there, Elijah Garcia. He's really having a blast out there. So
oh yeah,
you guys, and I know you're running the cameras here today. You can focus in, but we got 3 drivers: Chuck Kemper, I know Josh Medlock, and I'm not sure who the other one is. I think it's Aaron Cummings, your son. It's running that 5,000 subscriber paint job that Chuck made, and it is just an awesome looking paint job.
It sure is. Yeah, I'm on it right now. Yeah, that was actually painted by Chuck. Yep, and he did an excellent job with it. So we got about 4 drivers in there, I guess. that's running that paint job. So let's see. Ed Hewitt's. No, he ain't running it. I thought he was. Chuck's running it. And Josh Medlock, which is, I think he's sitting on pit road. Yeah, he is sitting on pit road.
He is in a big wreck here, right at the front stretch. And again, these guys are kind of feeling each other out right now to kind of feel, you know, who they want to run with, who they think they can get to the front with right now. That's all they're doing out there and having a good time, of course. But we've seen already a bunch of 3. I think I saw some 5 wide at one time. I don't.
Oh my gosh!
Well, but so definitely some 3 wide, and I expect to see that in the race too.
Holy smokes!
They're still doing it here on the backstretch, having a good time. Yep. 3 wide. Again, these cars are, I guess you could say they're tricky, but they're fun, and they're just a different animal. You can draft with them, but as we can attest to from practicing with them, they have a pointed nose and a pointed rear, and if you bump somebody just wrong, you will spin them around.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, we tested a little bit there yesterday, Charles, and we had a blast in there testing with it. And you know, the cars are so much different than they ever used to be. You know, we were just talking about that before the race. That about a year ago, before they started messing with the tire models and the aero package on these cars, they were amazing to race, and you could just beat the crap out of each other and be out there and have such a good time, you know. And now we've had subscriber races here in the past, of course, and the one I'll never forget, the first one we had was at Michigan, and it was amazing. Everyone in there had such a good time and had a blast. It was such good racing and had very few cautions. Gosh, if I remember correctly, I think we only had like 3 cautions or something. And it was a long race at Michigan too. I think it was like 100 laps or something. And but today we're doing 80 laps at Talladega. Let's see if the guys can keep it clean. There's lots of room out there in the track. Side draft's going to be important, okay, to try to make that pass. So you're going to want to get down there close to somebody, but you got to make sure you know that person. You know if that guy can hold a line good, you know. You don't want to get down there and do side draft on somebody if you know that they're kind of squirrely and all over the track. So it's going to be interesting to see how these guys do. And man, I'll tell you, full field here. This is amazing.
Yeah, these guys really love these cars. We've definitely learned that. I've seen 2 of this one and one other one that I've been a part of, and they're so fun to drive. You know, they are a little tough, I guess, in the drafting. But on the other hand, when we were practicing, I didn't even hook up my wheel. I was out there drafting with y'all with a mouse. So that goes to show you right there that they can draft, and while they can be a little tricky when you bump somebody, it can be done. Because these guys have a wheel, they should be able to handle a lot easier than I was with a mouse. So I expect to see, you know, maybe 1 to 2 cautions. But other than that, I expect to go green flag racing most of this race.
Oh, sure, sure. Checking out my cameras here, making sure that everything's good.
Sitting here listening in as Aaron is going over some general stuff with these guys, making sure everybody's ready to go.
Very good, very good.
About 5 minutes till we go racing.
Good qualifying, yep. Well, I'm glad everybody stopped in here today. And again, remind yourself that you have a chance to win some cash in chat. So stay tuned for that. We'll be asking some racing-related trivia questions. They'll be NASCAR-related, you know. So all you NASCAR fans, you can use whatever means you want to try to find that answer. If you want to Google it or, you know, whatever. I don't care. But the first one that answers it correctly in chat will win the money. So you've got to be the first one to answer it correctly.
And I will be watching chats very closely to see when answers start coming in. But like you said, yeah, the first one to answer correctly wins, and it is tougher than it sounds, you know. Especially when you're out there Googling. Hopefully you got some fast, high-speed internet, because you're going to need it to get to Google if you don't already know the answer yourself anyway. And if I know anything about these questions that Rudy you come up with, is they're not usually something you can just think off the top of your head. They take some looking up.
Oh man, I'll tell you, they're pretty tough. I only knew one of them. Out of a bunch of them that I was reading through, I only knew one. I probably read through about 25 questions, and I knew the answer to one. They're interesting.
You do have Lucky Dog on, right?
Yeah, pretty sure. Yeah.
Okay, I'm just making sure. I just read over the rules to everybody, so I was making sure on that.
Yep. Yeah, I do have it on. I know I do. Yep. Because it'll be double file to the back.
Okay.
Yep. But make sure now. Tell them that if they're blinking, okay, if it's just a blink or two here or there, that's fine. But if they consistently blinking, we're going to ask them to go to the back. Now, if they don't want to go to the back, then they will be removed from the server.
Yeah, I've already told them about, if they're driving around on, at a pit road to watch, because we're not going to clear no black flags. And Charles, watch that. If they call black flag, go back and look if you have to. If they go above that line,
yeah,
I already told them we're not clearing them.
Yep. Yeah, the only thing we're going to clear is if somebody gets a meatball or something and they yell out, tell them to yell out, let Charles know he will clear the black flag if they get a meatball flag.
Yeah.
And it's, there's nothing wrong with the car because there is a glitch with that, so.
Yeah, I'll let them know.
But I'm going to pipe up here once they get on the grid, and I'm going to say a couple words to everybody and wish them the best of luck out there, and just to race clean. There's no bragging rights here. This is for fun, and and a thank you to all the subscribers. So put on a good show. Don't make it a crap show. That's what we want. We want a good show.
Yeah.
Man, full field.
It's gonna be a good race. I just realized we're not gonna be able to see qualifying.
Yeah,
You aren't, but Dad will.
No, I went in as a driver. I won't be able to see it.
Oh.
Charles will if you went in under the watch tab, Charles.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you'll be able to see it, but I won't. But that's all right. Well, that's a good time, Mike. We can talk a little bit here and we'll talk about some of the drivers. We got a lot of good drivers in here. A lot of that. Well, the ones that I know, are very good at driving these things and love these cars and are able to deal with the changes that have come across, the last year, and think that the car feels fine. Mike Vining there, we just talked to a minute ago. He said the car feels great. So.
This car is fun to drive. I definitely like it. I'd loved getting to practice with it. If I hadn't been in here, I'd have been on the track, but
yeah,
we would have had too many cautions. So
I know it. It would have been fun.
Yeah.
Nick Northrup in the Cheetos Cadillac. That's a James Williams paint job. I didn't see James in here. I think he's working today. We got a lot of big names here in iRacing. A lot of them that I know: Lucas Cram, Josh Medlock, Douglas Kennedy, Cody Miller, Matt Hummel, of course Aaron, Sean Williams, Matt Cherry. I know him. Ed Hewitt, Ian Plash, Chuck Kemper. I'm just naming some of the ones that I know: Dean Biney, Elijah Gracia, Nick Northrup, Charles Smith, Michael D'Amico, Frank, I think that's Gabrish, I think, Zachary Zwar. I know a lot of these guys in here, so that's great. All right, folks, we're going to head to qualifying now. So I'm not going to play the national anthem because we're going to try to stay right with us, but qualifying getting ready to roll out.
They are, yeah, and I know very few. I know Chuck Kemper, I know trying to find him now as the list is so big.
Ready, green.
I know who he is. Scott Page is in here. I know who he is. So I don't know quite as many, but I do know I have definitely heard about most of these drivers.
Yeah, Scott Page. I forgot about him. Yep. I think well, we got Vernon. Vernon Margam.
Speaking of Bruce White, he just connected the TeamSpeak
Yeah,
too.
there he is. I just drug him down to the channel with them guys. So, while they're qualifying here, yeah, single car qualifying. See who can come in on the pole here. It'll take them a little while. But again, thank you all for joining us. Appreciate it. That is so awesome. Wish we had a few more viewers in there, but it's going to make it easier for those of you that are tuning in to win, right?
That is very true.
Fewer the people tuning in, the better your chances are.
And that's going to be interesting. Nobody's put in a time here just yet, but when they start doing, obviously we'll kind of go through those times a little bit. As everyone you can tell is on their warm-up lap because they're running that car as high as they can right now up on the wall. Or as a lot of these guys have come to call that the Kyle Larson line.
Oh, yeah. Used to be the Dale Jr. line.
Yeah, Dale Jr. or Kyle Larson, you know, I almost think they want to see if they can scrape the side panels off those cars because they literally are scraping the wall when they come around the corner. So it's cost Kyle Larson a few races too, so we'll see if that plays a factor here for anybody messing up in the qualifying or doing the race. Like, time should be coming in this time by. Yeah,
there we go.
Just put in a 52.761 to take second.
Yep. Conley comes in first.
Josh Medlock. Wow.
Ooh, nice.
2-3. That is a time for Josh Medlock. I didn't know he was quite that fast.
Yeah, Bruce Wright. He just beat him there by about 100th of a second. That'll change. That was just their first lap. You know, when they get their second lap, will be much faster.
Yeah, and now you can see. I'm sitting there watching them. Obviously, you had to go into a driver seat as a driver, so you could talk to them. But now they are taking the bottom lane now, which again, that's after your warm up lap. You run high and then you run low to maximize your speed. And that's exactly what everybody is doing right now. Is Richard Smith going to take third, but Chuck Kemper taking a 51.90 to take first place.
Well, he's the man right there, I'll tell you. Matter of fact, Chuck, he won the last subscriber race, didn't he?
I'm thinking he either won or finished very well.
Yeah, I'm thinking he won.
I think he did too as well. And surprisingly enough, he's the only 51.90. Everyone else is at 9.4, 9.4, 9.5. So again, this is qualifying though. That's going to set him very close to the top, or at the top anyway. But that really doesn't mean a whole lot. It may keep you out of some trouble, but now Charles Smith is actually going to take a 51.883. So
yeah,
safer place to be up front. For the most part, the only downside to that is everybody behind you pushing you could possibly get you spun out too.
Oh yeah, everybody wants that spot.
Everybody wants pole position, or at least outside pole, so you can be at the front of the pack leading the thing. So it's a very dangerous spot to be, but it's also a safe spot if the racing goes good, which I expect it will here tonight. Yes, technically this afternoon as the sun's still shining, but regardless, it is race day. That's all that matters.
And Charles, thank you so much. You know, you were a big part, a huge part of getting us to the 5,000 subscriber mark, and man, I can't thank you enough for all the hard work you put in here at MaxSpeedTV. I mean, you put a ton in. So, but we're just about wrapped up here with qualifying already. Wow.
Yeah, well, I have to thank anyone that helped me, including all of course, you know, yourself, KR, Josh, all the crew here, Facebook ads when I promoted races, all the crew that works over at Facebook when I make an ad to pay for that, you know.
Yep.
That helped out a little bit, so, you know,
all right, well,
every little thing did help.
Let me get down here and talk to these guys. What? All right, welcome, gentlemen. I would just like to give a shout out to everybody that joined in here today. I hope you have fun. please play safe here, okay? Let's drive safe. Be careful. Don't take that chance. Don't put yourself in that position. If there's a chance that you could possibly grab a position out of somebody without putting yourself in risk or somebody else around you, just be careful, okay? You got one reset, 18 incident limit, and to remind yourself, you're only packing 40% fuel, so you will probably have to stop at least once or possibly twice in this race if it goes green the whole way. So wish everybody the best of luck, and again, thank you so much for coming out today. It means so much to us here at MaxSpeedTV. I can't thank you enough.
Thank you.
And while you were doing that, we were checking, because obviously we're double duty and admin here today. Matt Humble requesting an EOL, so he is wanting to start at the back.
Oh, okay.
We talked about being up at the front. It's the same kind of deal. That's a good and bad call all at the same time.
Oh, yeah.
You be at the back. You could be far enough back. You miss any wrecks. However, you could be right in the heart of the wreck, too. So,
sure.
You know, they're really... I think they need to just take the word Talladega or Daytona off the side of this track and just name it Chaos on Wheels, because you really never know what's going to happen at Super Speedway. You know, whether you're first or 39th, there's no safe place.
Well, it looks like we got a lot of people not gridding up here.
I know a few of these did disconnect. Some of these guys were the ones that were blinking, so they may have just opted to not go out on the track since they were blinking there. Still, it looks like we're going to have about 29 drivers out there, so still a good field.
Oh, yeah, that's good. That's good. I like that odds.
Yeah.
And we'll get to the first question here, folks, once we get them going and everything. The first question will be $5 to the winner in chat. It will be a trivia question, NASCAR-related trivia question. So good luck to everybody in chat that's out there. And hopefully you win some money.
Yeah, and if you don't mind, right before you ask it, Rudy, you mind poking me the answer? That way I can, I'll be watching chat as well, so we can kind of keep an eye on that. Because like I said, folks, I don't even know the answers to these questions, so I have to get them from Rudy as well.
I don't even know what questions I'm going to ask yet. I got a list of them here, so you know we'll try to pick out some, well, not easy ones, but you know some pretty good ones.
And we got Lucas Cram asking for an end-of-line penalty, so we'll wave him back to the back here. So a couple of drivers wanting EOLs here to start in the back. You know, we just talked about it. I don't know if that's going to be their winning strategy or possibly their downfall, depending on where the cautions happen, if we have any.
Right.
If we don't, that could be a big game changer for some of these guys. They're going to have to work their way up.
For the start,
remember,
being the rest of the race leader's choice.
Remember, drivers, have fun. All right, we're about to get them going here, Charles. Get them going, brother. You can have that honor.
Indeed, a pace car is diving off, and a Porsche on top of that diving off the track. As we're just waiting for the green flag to come out. They take on their sweet time with the flag here today. Flagman must be a little relaxed.
No, it's clear around. They got to go through clear around the tri-oval here. There it is.
Green flag is ending, and we are racing here for the first time at Talladega Super Speedway. And Chuck Kipper's out to a good start already, as they're kind of spread out already here for the start of this race.
You kidding me? 14 people didn't start the race? Wow. They took up a slot and people couldn't get in, but 14 people didn't start the race. Okay. All right.
Out there. It is a mad. It looks like 5 o'clock traffic right now in Dallas, Texas, as they're going 3 and 4 wide.
And Matthew Allred, I guess that is how you say that, takes over the lead here.
He does indeed. Charles Smith going to be in second, right behind him. Michael, I'm not sure how you say that last name.
Morley.
Morley going to be a third. Chuck Kimber's going to take back to third place. And again, this is just lap 1. Now they're on lap 2, so anything could happen. These guys are really just kind of zigzagging back and forth, trying to find the best line.
Well, I noticed the high side there had a little bit of movement there. Chuck brought him up to the front, but he got up there side by side with the leader, and it just kind of stalls out right there, and that's kind of a drawback from these cars. But he may be making something work here. He's getting a little push.
Yeah, he is indeed.
Yeah, I hope the guys are very careful doing that, because you know as well as I do, you start pushing in a corner like that, these cars do not draft well as far as bump drafting, because there's the Cadillac's got like a point on the front, and it will hook the guy ahead of you. So I hope they're very, very careful doing that. You know, we don't want to see a wreck on lap 1, you know, or 2 or 3.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to see a wreck that early in. And somebody was reporting a blink, but I haven't seen the blink yet here in the race. But we were hearing reports of it through the race chatter. But they're too wide for about 8 rows deep, and nobody's really tried from 3 wide and seems to get back to about maybe 11th place. Actually, right behind there, the 25, the 44. Those guys are starting to try to make it 3 wide here. Early in this race. Yeah,
they're working up through. Ian Flash coming up through from 21st to 10th already. Knows how to draft these cars. I know Ian. I used to race with him, and he's a pretty good racer. So looking for that. Well, Chuck Kemper takes over the lead, drops it down in front of Matthew, takes over the lead. So, all right. Well, everybody ready for the first quiz question here? The first trivia question. NASCAR related trivia questions here now, folks. Hold on here a second. I'm gonna you can fill the rest in there, Charles. You know who that is.
All right.
Okay. All right, here we go. The first one to answer this question correctly will win $5. Are we going to have a caution? Oh, yep. Never mind. We got to wait. We got to wait. Oh, man. That was a hard hit, too. And I think that was Matthew. If I can catch up with them here. We got a bunch of them piled up. Oh, my. We got a bunch piled up. Okay, let's see if we can go back here and find out what happened. It was Matthew. No, where the heck is he? I can't find him.
I'm not sure. He must be way back there. Last thing I heard was a comment from a race chatter. It was a baby blue car is who it was, and went below the yellow line and came up in the truck for somehow.
Yeah, that was that Matthew Allred. Yeah, he went below the yellow line. That's a no-no. You don't want to be doing that stuff. Yeah, and then he come up. Yeah, you don't want to be doing that stuff. We don't want you racing like that. Yeah, he got into Chuck. Man, you don't race like that here. That's not acceptable.
Yeah, definitely below the yellow line is not acceptable. That is a do not cross line. And at the same time, Chuck, Chuck wasn't going to give him a lot of room. And granted, he did not have to give him that room. He was below the yellow line. He should have checked up, and he didn't, and that was the result. He's back in 20th now, 22nd now.
Yeah, Yeah, now they do have a reset. They can get a new car, but these guys are all coming to pit road now. Chuck probably more so than the rest of them. He needs new tires now. Those tires are probably scuffed up pretty bad because now they did put that new tire model in there where they will flat spot.
Flat spot.
And if he got a little sideways there on the track, he might have got some flat spots on him or something. But most of them are coming to pit road. It looks like Dwight Plesh is staying out. It looks like. Now these cars do take a long time to put new tires on. I'm telling you.
And it's really surprising too, because I believe they only have one lug nut. I believe it's in the center. So
yeah,
it's very surprising they take so long.
Yep.
To get them on pit road. These guys were there for about 18, almost 20 seconds, you know, which 20 seconds doesn't seem like a whole lot of time, but you're thinking about the NASCAR Cup cars, they take about 12 to 13 seconds. So that is not a lot of time, but it is significantly more.
Well, let's see if we got somebody that survived here.
Survived. He was probably the...
Yeah, well, he's probably not too happy right now. So.
He's still sitting in fourth, so he's not going to be happy, but he did survive, so I don't know if he'd be too terribly upset.
Let's see. Elijah Gracia, do you got a copy? Elijah?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. Did you go through that wreck okay?
I saw the guy was trying to save it, and that whole wreck happened. I'm like, I'm just gonna stop it completely. That looked insane.
Yeah, it did. It was pretty. Well, the guy went below the yellow line, and you know that's a no-no. You know, and come up into the side of Chuck Kemper there. But well, we're glad you're okay. So, what's this race mean to you? If you could win it here today, Elijah?
Quite a lot, actually. I never won a subscriber race before, so pretty cool.
Yeah, well, this is my way of thanking all of you guys, you know, and I'm glad all of you got a chance to come out here today and show us what you got and enjoy yourself. Just relax. I just want everybody to have some fun out there today. This isn't for no bragging rights or anything like that. This is to go out here and have some fun, you know.
You already had one guy go out of the track on that wreck.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he flew out.
Okay. All right, well, good luck out there, Elijah.
Thank you, Rudy.
All right. All right, let's get back to that trivia question. This is a good one now, folks. For $5, chance to win $5. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my email in chat. I want you to email me after the race your email, and I want you to let me know how you want me to pay you. iRacing credits or PayPal. One of them two. iRacing credits or PayPal. That's all I can't do personal checks and all that stuff, so make sure you do that. But all right, here we go. First one that answers this correctly. Who was the first to win 3 consecutive championships? Who was the very first driver in NASCAR to win 3 consecutive championships? Let's see who answers that one correctly.
Oh, I do know the answer now, so I will be watching in chat for that. So, John Fiddler's over there says he wants your Yankee dollars. We will see. First correct answer, obviously, it does win. And you got a little bit of time here. If you can get it answered while we're under caution, you won't even miss any of the race in action while you're over on Google looking that answer up. Looks like, of course, Lucas Cram is going to be the first one with answering that question correctly on top of that. Yeah, Lucas Cram was the first one to give the correct answer.
Yeah, there we go. Cale Yarborough. Yes, sir, Cale Yarborough. That is the correct answer. So Lucas Cram wins $5.
Literally moments before AJ Jones, too.
Very good, very good. Congrats there, Lucas. And I put my email in chat there, folks. So if you want to email me, Lucas, email me while you're in. Yeah, he's in. I'll catch up with him in TeamSpeak. I'll catch up with you in TeamSpeak afterwards, Lucas. But for anybody else, my email's there. Any of the winners from later, you know, for later on, if you just email me how you want me to pay you, iRacing credits or PayPal.
And actually, Lucas Cram is actually literally right above us in the next room, so
yeah,
he is not far from us.
I mean, you don't need to put your email address in there. I know a lot of people don't really want their email address put in there for everybody to see. So that's why I'm saying I put mine in there, and then you can email me after the race and let me know how you want me to pay you. So, but congrats to Lucas Cram, our first winner here, $5. And
$5 in the bag for him. Again, we still have more questions to ask. And,
oh yeah.
The good news for y'all is you get to sit in your nice, comfy chair and just answer trivia questions. These guys are out there, while they're in a nice, comfy chair, you know, they're out there sweating. You know, you think it's iRacing, and well, okay, well, you're inside in the air conditioner, but you're sitting there sawing at that wheel side by side, 3 wide at 200 miles an hour for 80 laps. It does get pretty tiring.
Yep. Yeah, I've talked to drivers after races that said they were just sitting there in a pool of sweat. You know,
it definitely it can happen. You know, it's goes to show while we're under caution just how you know, tiring and just how much sweat you actually do when you're in here, even though it's a simulator. That there's actually sim companies now making fans to simulate the wind blowing on you so you can actually get some cool air and actually cool down a little bit. So, you know, these guys take it extremely serious here on iRacing. Looks like we are ready to get the green, so Rudy, we'll let you get them started.
All right, pace cars in. What a ways around here. Yeah, okay, they're going. They're going. That's good. Everybody didn't get the memo on that, I guess.
I think we had some sleepers back in the back.
Yeah. You know, the first one we go on green, but after that, it's go whenever the leader takes them. Maybe Aaron didn't discuss that with them. I'm not sure.
I believe he did. Somebody did ask, so they did ask.
All right. William Schmidt, 5th place. Michael D'Amico up to 3rd. Very good. Lucas Cram, now our first winner in chat, running in 9th. Aaron Cummings, 10th. Looks like he may have a little partnership going on here between him and Ed Hewitt.
Yeah, that's what you're going to need here. You've got to have a partner to work with.
Sure.
You know, and this isn't like, you know, a league race. This is just a one-off race. Some of these guys do know each other, but for the most part, these guys have never raced with each other before. So, you know, they've really got to find out who they want to work with and who they think they can work with the best to get themselves to the front. You know, I really want Chuck Kemper to win this just because I may be a little biased on that side.
Yeah.
But if it is a Jim, I don't know who that is, but I really want to see that Cheetos car in victory lane.
Well, they're taking it 3 wide up in the front here. I can't make out the car number, but somebody, Douglas Kennedy, no, maybe not him. William Schmidt, he got shuffled back. Yep, he got shuffled back a little bit right there, but they went 3 wide and got around him safely. And now they're all ganged right back up together, so even though the memo didn't get put out there that it was going the, oh, we're going to go 3 wide up in the front here. Look at this. Somebody snuck it right in the middle there. I think that was Tony Groves. Yeah, Tony Groves said, hey, I'm going.
I believe, yeah, Tony Groves did. And taking a look here, I'm not sure who that is. I still want to know who that Cheetos car out there is. I think it's the 43 or 44 possibly. I'm not sure. Might be the 43.
That was Nick. Wasn't that Nicholas Caressel? Or no, I guess he ain't in there. Who?
Nick Northrup is actually.
Nick Northrup. Yeah, Nick Northrup.
Nick Northrup took the lead now. You know, they say Cheetos are fast. Well, obviously, because he kind of powered his way to the front.
Yep. Yeah, I'm not even showing them on my grid here. It's for some reason sometimes they just don't show up like that. I don't know why, but yeah, Nick Northrup to the lead, and now he's going to get passed up there on the outside. Looks like Mike Morley up on the high side, trying to get that position back.
Yeah, they're doing good here. They're nice and spread out, but they're still going 2 wide. We have a huge run, about 6 cars, 5 cars if they can get it together on that outside lane. But the inside lane, I think, has the most cars in it, so it has the advantage right now. But
sure.
That being said, it's not going to be that way much longer.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, this is getting pretty hairy up here in the front right now. Well, thank you, Kevin. I appreciate that. This is all about you guys. Thanking you guys for subscribing to MaxSpeedTV. This is all for you. So, yeah, thank you guys. And I couldn't have done it. I couldn't have done it without the help of Charles Wooten and Josh Medlock, K.R. Stolfus, Michael D'Amico. I couldn't have done it without these guys helping, man. We broadcast every night of the week somewhere and keep you guys entertained with all the broadcasts. And you know, I appreciate everything that everybody's done to get us to that pinnacle, man. That's quite a feat, quite a goal to have. Ooh, we may have. Who was that? Morley? No, that is Michael D'Amico trying to get a run on the high side. Isn't it? No. I can't tell.
D'Amico is in there in the 62, so he's right there. Yep. He's trying to get up there and see if he can't lead this race. It's kind of interesting, and, you know, it's almost like being in a third person here. Seeing people that, you know, broadcast have been in the booth with you, for some of them anyway. And out seeing them driving on the track, so it's you know, it's kind of a different scenario we're not used to seeing.
Yeah, well, we do have some lap cars in there. Derek Conley, Ian Plash, Matthew Almoni, Josh Medlock, Mike Vining. Those guys 1 lap down. Aaron Needham is 2 laps down, and Bruce Wright 7 laps down. These guys, he's out here all by himself. But they did use their resets, but they may have had to tow after that crash. Well, I'll tell you, they're getting a little rough up here. They're starting to do a little bumping and banging around each other. But we're going to go 3 wide again.
They are, and they're really spread out as far as, you know, not necessarily from front to back, but from side to side. They're giving each other a little room further back. At least up front, they are beating and banging and getting it going. And we may have to start listening in for some lead balls as they start beating and banging like that. You can get one.
Yeah, now, you know, the thing is saving that reset. That's going to be a big thing. Saving the reset, if you know, because they only get one reset out there. So you want to save that reset for as long as you can. But if you've got damage on the car and you can't keep up with the pack, you're better off using it and just hope and pray that you don't get involved in something else after that. And, you know, it's going to cause a lot of damage. Something you couldn't get fixed, you know, just in a few seconds on pit road. So Nick Northrup's still leading.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Chuck Kemper used his or not earlier. He almost got spun, but he did save it, so I don't think he used it. He's still got that. If he does, he is definitely a very lucky driver here, as he did not get too far spun after that incident there. But it looks like we have some people taking it to the bottom here. I'm not sure.
Oh, Nick Northrup took it down there. Yeah.
Something happened. From about second or third to 9th, so he lost several spots.
Good Lord. All right, and it looks like we got another leader, the number 6 there, Mike Morley. And come up back on the high side, Lucas Cram. And Lucas is going to lead his first lap of the race.
He is.
And he takes it to the lead.
Leads the lap, wins $5 already. You know, things may be going his way. If he can pull this thing into victory lane, it'll definitely go his way later today.
Yes, sir. Very good. And they're 3 wide again up front. That just shows you whoa, a little bumping going on there. Somebody a little squirrely in the middle.
I think the 33 got into the 25.
Yeah, Vernon Margam. Now he's a lap down, but he's trying to get back on the lead lap. He's at least trying to stay ahead of all the other lap cars, that if a caution does come out, he will get the lucky dog and be back on the tail end of the lead lap. But man, a little bumping and banging going on.
Yeah, and these guys, though, again, I'm listening into radio chatter here, and you know, they're talking to each other, and we're getting some bumping in the corners, and they're you know, they're telling people to calm down on the in the corners. You know, that is not a place where you want to bump someone in the corner. We would know. I may have got bumped in the corner during practice by a certain person, but we won't mention any names. And went around for a circle. Of course, I did come back and get you back for it. So.
All right, Dwight Plush up on the high side. running in 6th place. And you can tell that there's a lot of lap cars ahead of him because there's quite a pack of cars. Some guys getting down there trying to get a little side draft.
Yeah, they definitely, you can side draft off these. What we've noticed too is with the side draft, if you manage to get into the side of someone's car, as I may or may not have with Aaron Cummings when we were practicing, is you could just door someone in the side and you don't even realize you do it. Because not only are these cars, very fragile, somehow at the same time they're tanked at the same time, so you don't feel when you hit anybody.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So, be interesting to see here. We haven't had anyone complain of any black flags, meatball flags, whatever you want to call them, so far. So it looks like they are keeping them fairly clean. They're still trying to go through wide up at the front, and it won't be long before I think we have another battle for the lead on that high side.
Yeah, definitely. Well, thank you guys. Appreciate that. Chemo, good to see you in chat. Thank you. Thank you to everybody. It's all you guys that have got us there, so thank you. This is my way of paying back to you guys. Lucas Cramp still in the lead. Did not find out. Did you find out what happened to Nick Northrup? Oh boy, he's way back here now.
I'm not sure what happened to him.
Yeah.
Not on the list.
Yeah, he's back.
Looking at his car, excuse me, I don't see any damage. I'm wondering if maybe he just got out of line and, kind of cycled himself back, because that's one thing that can happen at a super speedway like that. You can fall back.
That's a fact. All right, they come around again here. Lucas Cramp still a little bit ahead of Michael Morley right now. And they are about to go 3 wide. Vernon Markham trying to get his lap back. He is still there. Man, oh man. He's being a thorn in them guys on the lead lap side, ain't he?
He is indeed. I was just trying to get a word in with Nick. Excuse me, I lose my voice here. To see what might have happened, but it didn't give a response. I think he just got out of line maybe and lost some spots. But we'll see if he can get back here. He hasn't really lost any more since he got back in line.
Well, Michael D'Amico's went back to 7th. Douglas Kennedy, 8th.
You have the Kemper right in front of those guys hasn't really gained or lost here in the last probably 20 laps. He's staying right there around 5th place, which is not a bad thing. And a lot of these guys will do that. They will just hang right around, a certain spot. And then when it comes probably time to go, it's like they open the can of NOS, or they put the gas all the way down, and you will see them come through the field in a hurry.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, he's coming back up through now. He did get the lead a couple of laps earlier, so he's trying to work his way back to the front. Boy, and I'll tell you, Lucas he's got it going on right now. He's got a good partnership working up there with the number 6 there of Michael Morley. Oh, and he just blinked out. Whoa, man, he's back, though.
Yeah, I think he really squirrely. Somebody did the 25. I believe that's who it is. And I believe the 25 is not, that's Ian Plash, who's not even on the lead lap. Technically, he's on the tail end of the lead lap now, as he got real squirmy as he had a nice shot to the back bumper.
Yep, him and Derek Conley get by. And both of them will be on the tail end of the lead lap right now.
They are indeed. And
ooh, man, there's somebody who's really squirrely there. Chuck Kemper right behind those guys and just watching them saying, man, guys, keep it straight. Keep it straight in the line. He didn't want to get taken out of the race.
Yeah, and I'm sitting here looking to see. Chuck Kemper is in 2nd place according to my scoring here. But looking on the track itself, he's all the way what looks to be in about 6. So there's a lot of lap cars in there.
Sure, yep. Yeah, he goes up high. He's not liking that, them cars are kind of a little wiggly down there on the bottom. But Lucas Cramp, continuing to lead, has led 8 laps, the most of anybody so far. And boy, somebody below the line. Whoa.
I'm not sure who that is.
I think it's Vernon Markham. Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah, Chuck's definitely not happy with what he's seeing out there. I say not happy. It's not that he's mad or anything, obviously, but, you know, as a driver, you don't want to be behind, you know, 3, 4, 5 cars when it looks like they could wreck at any minute. You want to try to keep a distance, and that's what he's doing right now. I think he's keeping that kind of buffer zone between him and the chaos that is in front of him at the moment.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Right, and we're just getting word in the 36 and the 33 are both going to be coming into pit road this time.
The 36 and the 33?
It's 36 and 33 are going to be coming down pit road this next time by. So
okay, they're a lap down already, but
then it looks like Josh Medlock, the 9, is going to be coming in next time by as well.
yeah, he's a lap down as well. So man,
these guys may be planning something here. You know, they're already a lap down. Possibly get the caution maybe, and then try to get that lead back.
Oh, there's a bunch of them coming in, but a bunch staying out too.
They are indeed. As
Chuck Kemper stays out.
Yeah, Chuck's gonna stay out. White Flash is gonna stay out. Even Aaron Cummings is gonna stay out. So we have quite a few staying out, and that's good. The last thing you want is to come down, or not come down, and everyone else go, and you be stuck by yourself. I think we got a good group here that stayed out, so that's good for them.
Looks like Vernon Margam might have taken his car behind the wall. So, okay. Richard Smith done for the day. We only started out with about 25 drivers, which I'm kind of disappointed that 14 drivers joined the server and did not race. That's kind of disappointing, but oh well. You'll have that.
It does happen from time to time.
Here comes Chuck.
Yeah, Chuck is coming in this time, and they've been talking over the radio, so a bunch of drivers are going to be coming in this time.
Ooh, a couple of them coming in kind of hot there.
They are coming in very hot. Again, looks like Chuck Kemper's not even using his rev limiter where everybody else is, indicated, of course, by the blinking lights.
Right.
But Chuck Kemper, he may not even have that button set up, so he's not going to use it here, as he's going to pull it into pit road. And then everyone else is going to kind of cycle in behind him here.
Yep. Quite a few of them in.
Indeed, and
Morley
Nick North
in.
threw up 15.3 second stop, so a very quick stop for him.
All right, Chuck Kemper's away. And Nick Northup, he's going to come out back in the field here a little bit, but not too far. Chuck's still holding on to the lead at the moment. And it looks like he's probably going to be the leader, I guess.
Yeah, he is just going over, letting everyone know he's pitting out. Ooh, he almost touches the white yellow line there, but I think he did manage to save it, as he's back on the track now and still race leader. So, but he's by himself. That's the key. So he needs to definitely get a group of cars to kind of help him.
Yep, Sean Williams goes into second as he gets around Dwight Plesh. Cody Miller not far behind. Aaron Cummings and Ed Hewitt back here working together. Matt Hummel coming from 9th to 7th. He would like to win today. I don't know the way Chuck's looking right now. He's looking pretty strong, ain't he?
He is indeed. It'd be cool to see if that, especially if Nate Job can roll in there. It's awesome. Nate Job, of course, he made himself. And on another note over here on chat, it looks like we do have KR Stolfus in chat. So, KR, you should be getting in the booth with us if you're here.
Yeah, stop in the booth and say hello. You're part of this. Well, it's almost time, I think, for our second trivia question here, folks. The last one was won by Lucas Cram, won $5. So I've got a pretty good one here. I'm not sure how many people will remember this, but you can Google it, okay? So hold on a minute here. All right, so here we go. All right, everybody got their thinking caps on, got their Google ready. All right, who was the youngest driver to make a start in Cup Series history. The youngest driver to ever make a start in Cup history. Cup Series history. First one to answer correctly wins $10 in chat there. First one. You got to have the answer correct and make sure it's the full answer. Don't give me initials.
That's an easy one. It was me, of course, but we'll be watching the chat. We'll see. Give me 2 seconds. I gotta look at something real quick. I'll be right back, Rudy.
Yep. All right, we got quite a pack of cars here, led by Sean Williams, Aaron Cummings, Ed Hewitt. These guys all packing up together. No, nobody's got the answer correct so far. Nope. Let me say the question again here. Who was the youngest driver to make a start in Cup Series history?
All right, sorry about that. I am back, and
nobody's got it. Yeah, nobody's got the right answer yet. I'll tell you what, Chuck's still holding on to the lead, and he's got quite a lead over Cody Miller and these guys, almost 3 seconds. And he's out here. Well, he's not really by himself. He's working with a couple of lap cars there, but quite a ways back to this group. But they'll reel them in pretty quick here. They're already starting to close the gap on them.
Yeah, he really is. And again, that's the kind of the side product of being all by yourself. Just to update here, it looks like Douglas Kennedy has fallen through to unacceptable levels.
Oh, yes, he has. Oh boy. No. Nobody's got it right yet. Who was the youngest driver to make a start in Cup Series history?
Yeah. Youngest. I know we had somebody said Kyle Busch. Unfortunately, if we'd have said the biggest crybaby to start an iRacing, unfortunately, that is not the correct answer.
No.
Nobody's got it yet. This is the tough one, I think.
Yeah, this is a pretty tough question. It's I'll just let you know it was quite a long time ago, and actually it was in 1982. So that'll take you back a little ways. It was in 1982. He wound up finishing 21st. Nope. Nope. Nobody's got it. Wow. Well, we'll let you keep thinking on it for a little while here while we're covering the race. Okay, Cody Miller and these guys are coming full bore. 1.6 seconds now behind Chuck. Chuck's probably watching the relative and saying, man, they're chopping that time down like crazy on me. And once they catch them, they're probably just going to blow right by them. Sean Williams, Cody Miller working together, and Nick Northrup right in there with them.
They're right there. Let's see, 1.15 seconds, not 1.0 seconds. So that gap from between Chuck Kemper and Cody Miller have definitely is getting smaller and smaller here. And it looks like Douglas Kennedy is back. And Ian Plash has disconnected here. But keeping an eye on this, he does have somebody working with him, Chuck Kemper does. So he very well could kind of just let them tag on. I don't know if they're going to get by him.
We got a winner there. Bobby Hillen Jr. Michael Atkins. We got a winner.
Good to see finally someone got it. It was a tough one. I didn't know.
Yeah, Bobby Hillen Jr. is the correct answer, folks. Yes, sir. So congratulations, Michael. Up in chat, if you go way up in chat, there's my email. And you can email me how you want me to pay you, either in iRacing credits or PayPal. One of them two. I can't do a personal check or anything like that, okay? It's either got to be iRacing credits or PayPal. So congrats goes to Michael Atkins for winning it. Very cool.
And while that was happening there, Cody Miller, Sean Williams, and Nick Northrup got by Chuck Kemper. And we'll see if he loses any more spots. He's right now sitting in 4th place. But definitely, he didn't lose too many, but he did lose a few. And we'll see if he loses any more. And we're getting complaints on the 79 blinking. I don't see anything from us. I'm back here watching him. But he has definitely got some damage.
Well, he's by himself, and he's behind these guys, so he's really not causing a problem. So he's okay. He's fine. But right now, with Cody Miller up in the lead, him and Sean Williams working together, this is a pretty good stuff right now.
It is a good race here for the lead, and it is anybody's race at this point, as there's a huge group here still up the front. And then you have to go a little ways back here before you get to another group. That first group is probably the biggest one on the track.
I'll tell you, Sean Williams is doing an excellent job just giving Cody Miller a little bump now and then. He's not really pushing him, just giving him a little bump there until he gets on the straightaway. Then he hooks up and starts pushing. So those guys, they've got it going on right now.
They do indeed. They got a Taylor Swift car up at the front. And Cheeto's car. So very interesting there. You got a good little combination of different paint jobs going on here. And, you know, just about all these guys that we know in here anyway, the ones that between the two of us, painted specialty cars just for this race, is, you know, they don't typically race them.
Yeah. Michael, iRacing credits will be fine, huh? Okay. Is that your name in iRacing? Michael Atkins, just like that? Or is there a 1 on the end of it or anything? I don't want to send it to the wrong person, and I won't be able to send it till after the race is over, okay? Is that okay? I'm trying to read chat. I'm sorry if my mic might sound like I'm off to the side, but I'm trying to read chat here on my other computer. But if that's fine, if that's your name in iRacing, I'll just send it to that Michael Atkins, but make sure that it is the right one. I don't want to send $10 to the wrong one. Oh, yep.
Flag is out. He gets hit, and he may have to use that fast repair now.
Oh, man, yep. Oh, let's go take a look at it here. Horrible thing for Chuck to have to go through after being up there and had a good shot at winning. Let's check it out here.
Getting reports of a bumper hook from drivers, so.
Ah, okay. Well, I think we're going to see that, but it's, you know, that's what they got to be careful of. He does come out in front of Nick Northrup. And Nick Northrup just bumper hooked him. Yeah, he's kind of sawing on the bumper there just a little. There, he got steady. Now they're going to go 3 wide, and right there's where, yeah, he did, and he hit Sean Williams in the process. And boy, Chuck come up and grabbed somebody else there with him too. So. Golly, the number 7, that was Bruce Wright. Yeah, Bruce Wright got heavy damage too. So let's hope Bruce has got a quick set too. All right, second caution, not bad.
Yeah, Chuck Kemper's smoking, but he didn't go in pit road. It must not be open, so he is going to try to stay out there until the pit road does open for him, as he is still on the lead lap, being scored in 14th right now.
Okay, Michael, I got it. Michael Atkins Jr. Got it. Okay, I will send that. And if you don't get it, PM me on iRacing, okay? PM me on iRacing if you do not get the money, and then I'll resend it or whatever. But just let me know, and let me know if you got it, okay? Please let me know if you got it. Okay, all coming to pit road.
Yeah, everybody's coming down pit road. I don't think we're not going to have any takers that are going to stay out here as I'm watching the pace car. We do have a few drivers opting not to go out. I believe the first one's a 39. That is Aaron Needham, but he is actually a lap down.
Yeah, they're lap cars there. So, but Cody Miller, pit road. Now, Sean probably got a little damage on that, but I think he'll be all right. Cody Miller's away. I think we did have 2 drivers that did stay out, though. Dwight Plesh and Aaron Bockover. Yeah, Aaron stays out. So, well, let's get a word in. How about let's get a word in with Cody Miller? You want to talk to him?
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry, I was having to clear a black flag and talk to a driver real quick.
Do you want to talk to him or not?
Yeah, we'll bring him up here.
There he is.
Cody Miller, you got a copy?
Hi.
Well, I hear about you all the time here. You know, I first time I've actually got to talk to you here, but a very interesting race. That was a big wreck there a while ago. We had another caution. So what is it going on out there? How is this car handling for you right now?
Well, the car is handling pretty crappy. I mean, it's like you have to turn it like a semi for it to actually start turning into the corner, you know. There's a lot of play. I mean, but it doesn't really change the quality of racing. It's just, you know, I wouldn't prefer it. And the race, you know, everybody out here seems to be decent. There's a lot of bumper hooking. That last big wreck, I think, was off of bumper hook. So if people don't push in the corners, we will have a great time. But, you know, people are going to be pushing the corners, so see what happens.
Definitely was some bumper hook, because we saw the Nick Northrup get to the back bumper of Chuck Kemper and spin him around. But, you know, you've been able to avoid some big stuff so far. So, you know, which, in your opinion here, we had some people that didn't qualify or got, and a couple that asked for EOLs. Is it safer up front or safer in the back right now?
Well, I ran the start of the race in the back, and I was planning on staying in the back till about, you know, now, lap 40. And then we pitted, and then all of a sudden, I'm leading. So, I guess I'll just stay up here.
Definitely some different strategy going on here. Rudy, got any questions for him?
No, I just wish everybody out there, you know, good luck and have fun out there. And I think, you know, you were hooked up pretty good there with Sean. I don't know, he got some damage, I think, on that wreck.
Yeah, he got hit by whoever got bumper hook there. It
Chuck.
Sucks.
Yeah, Chuck Kemper. Chuck's a good racer, and, you know, it was a shame that he got taken out right there, but hopefully he's got a reset. So, all right, well, we'll let you go, Cody. Good luck out there, brother. Have fun.
Yeah, thanks, Rudy.
Yes, sir. Yeah, Sean he's on pit road again. I think what he's trying to do is get damage fixed without using his reset. Unless he used his reset already, but...
Yeah, and, you know, noticing here, if you look, Chuck Kemper's still in 6th place, so after all that, he's still in the top 10.
Oh, yeah, he's a hard racer. I'm sure he had to use his reset on that one, but, you know, we are just a tick past halfway, so hopefully he has a good, safe run the rest of the race and doesn't get any more damage on that car. Ed Hewitt, 2nd place for Ed. Holy smokes.
Yeah, Ed Hewitt doing a good job here, and I haven't ever got to do a whole lot with Ed Hewitt, but if I'm correct, correct me if I'm wrong, was he not one of the original people that was here broadcasting with you?
Yes, sir. Him and I started MaxSpeedTV together.
Oh, so again, another broadcaster out on the racetrack and doing really good for that matter. Michael D'Amico, back in 8th, and I'm not sure where Josh Medlock is.
He's back in 16th, a lap down.
So, still has a shot here. That one lap down is not enough to catch out yet.
That's right. Hey, another caution, and he could be back on the lead lap.
He could indeed, so we'll keep an eye on him to see how it all plays out here. But so far, other than the few cautions we've had, it's been a really good race. But it looks like who that is. It looks like Cody Miller's coming down pit road, and a couple other cars are coming with him.
Yeah. Wonder why they're doing that.
Definitely not going to be able to make it on fuel here. As this is going to be interesting if we're predicting 30-lap runs. We're just at the halfway point, so that means they would have 10 laps short. So even filling up now wouldn't get them to the end.
Yeah. Well, and that's, again, a guesstimate, but I think it's a pretty close guesstimate. It's right between 30 and 35 laps, I believe, with a 40% fuel load. So, and these cars, I know they get good gas mileage, but gosh, not that good of gas mileage, you know. But that does put Ed Hewitt up front. Tony Groves in second. Chuck Kemper back in third, Charles.
Yeah, he does, and he did use his fast repair. He has got a nice, pristine-looking machine out there.
Good.
As he is now just kind of hanging in third. So, you know, it's about where he was beforehand. So he comes in, uses his fast repair, and ends up going right back to where he was. So not much, you know, he did get a lot of damage, but as far as damage in the race, not too much done.
Yep. That's good. That's good. That's what we like to hear. Sean Williams back on the lead lap now in 7th. Mike Vining, we haven't even talked about Mike today. Here he is playing it safe back here. 8th place. Aaron Cummings 9th. William Schmidt, that rounds out the top 10. Aaron Bockover 11th. Lucas Cram 12th. Lucas was up there and led 9 laps earlier, so he knows his way to the front. Cody Miller now stopping, unscheduled pit stop. I'm not sure why they stopped, but he is going to be back in 13th now. Elijah Gracia 14th, Matt Hummel 15th, last one on the lead lap. So we still got
getting a word from sorry to cut you off, but getting a word from Lucas Cram. Yeah, they're getting about 20 laps. So
okay.
If these guys are coming in and taking those 2 extra laps they're refilling, that will allow them to stay out 2 extra laps before they have to pit.
Oh, okay. All right. All right, well, here we go. Back to green. Pace car's in. Ed Hewitt bringing them to the green. He's holding them back. I guess he's holding them back till they get the green.
Green flag, green flag.
There it is.
There we go.
Flag is out.
Oh, good start. Chuck Kemper, yeah, Chuck got right up there on Ed's bumper. D'Amico in 3rd.
And back behind them a little ways, they're already starting to kind of jockey around for position as they're going 3 wide towards the back of this field. So the front of the field is still 2 wide, really 1 wide for the most part, but they're 3 and 4 wide back in the back.
Good Lord, man, these guys are really putting it on. Where is Nick Northrup at? Oh, he's back here. He's working his way back up, taking his time. We've still got quite a few drivers out here, so.
Yeah, he's one of those actually making it 3 wide. As, back to the front, I thought they were going to try to make it 3 wide, but they opt to and not do it 3 wide and just kind of continue where they're at 2 wide. But there's still, I believe that's the 7 that's out there. If that is correct number, I think. It's hard to tell. It's a lap car, I do believe. Yeah, Bruce Wright.
Mm-hmm.
He's out there trying to make it 3 wide, but he is currently 9 laps down.
Well, Ed Hewitt and Chuck Kemper battling for the lead here. This is good racing now. We've got a couple of really good racers, a bunch of good racers up here, and they're doing a heck of a good job.
Ooh, and I don't know who that was behind the 31. They just dove to the bottom across 3 lanes. Luckily, there was nobody there.
Whoa.
That was a very gutsy move to dive like that. But it worked out for them, and they are on the bottom right now, and that's where they wanted to be.
Now, Doug Kennedy many laps down, but he is back in the race here, 20th position. And about to pick up 19th here in another lap. So,
and somebody's
blinking. Dwight Flesh.
He's blinking really bad.
Yeah. Right, see if it straightens out. If it doesn't, we might have to tell him to go to the back.
Yeah, he's going to be back there anyway.
Okay, okay. He just, yeah. It's a shame, man. I hate to see that because he was running good. Ed Hewitt. Yeah, he took it to pit road. I'm not sure. Maybe he's going to try to figure out what's the matter with his connection. Ed Hewitt bringing him to the line again here.
That was a very weird thing. He just all of a sudden started having connection issues there, so it's unfortunate for him. He was having, like you said, a really good run, and it looks like he has disconnected. So connection issues in for the White Flesh.
All right, Ed Hewitt with a gaggle of cars behind him. Everybody having fun in chat? I hope everybody is. We'll have another $5 drawing here, probably in about another 15 laps. We'll get another $5 drawing out of the way. And then the last drawing we'll do a little bit later for $10. Not drawing, it's not a drawing. We'll ask you a trivia question. I gotta find another good one.
We can have him draw some pictures. There we go. It could be a drawing. Whoever can draw the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, right now Chuck Kipper out front. Look who's right behind him though.
Oh yeah, I know it. They're going 3 wide right behind them. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, 44 Aaron Brockover right up the middle.
These guys are.
Oh, a little bump there. Ooh, boy, he better be careful doing that.
Yeah, I can imagine if I'm Chuck Kemper right now, I want to get out front of the 42 of Nick Northrop. That is who kind of bumped him the last time it spun around. So, you know, not that it was intentional, but it doesn't mean you want to be behind him again either.
Oh, no.
It did happen once, so he wants to get clear of him. But it looks like Nick is actually going to go to the front and lead that lap.
Yeah, he did. Got a little bit of a lead there. Getting a pretty good push there by the 44 of Aaron Bockover. But Chuck Kemper comes back on the bottom. The inside line's a little faster than the outside line, so, you know, in the turns. But on the straightaways, sometimes you really get some good pushing. And Bockover doing a great job pushing Nick Northrop right now.
Yeah, he is doing a really good job. Ed Hewitt, amazing job here in third place still. Lucas Graham, again, he hasn't been chatting so much in chat, but he is chatting there in the chat right now while he's racing. So, again, I'm not sure how he does it, unless he's got like 4 arms or something. But just an amazing job. And, you know, the fact that he's doing it and not wrecking all at the same time.
Oh, yeah, running in 4th. Well, technically 5th, but it's showing him on my ticker here because now Nick Northrop just took the lead over, and he's not showing on my ticker. It's messed up.
Unfortunate that he doesn't. He is out front, but now it's going to be that Aaron Bockover. Lewis Cran's going to be right behind him. So.
Oh, Bockover drops it to the bottom. That leaves Lucas up on the high side.
He's got company coming. I'm not sure who that is behind him. As I just can't see the number. Maybe a 54 in there. Or even better, a 51. But somebody's back there.
Yep.
But it's not going to matter. They're going to take it 3 wide again.
And a little wiggle there, I noticed. But he's okay.
We'll see again.
Oh, Lucas Cram. Cram blinked a little there. He's blinking a little. What the heck? He better get that under. He better quit texting and pay attention to driving.
You know, they tell you not to text and drive. Well, you shouldn't chat and drive either.
Oh, that's right.
And now Aaron is going to blink out of the race. No, he's not. Aaron Bockover having connection issues. Maybe Truck's giving up the lead on purpose because it seems like whoever's in the front here is having connection issues right now.
I'm telling you, this is getting pretty crazy.
50 laps in, connection issues are starting to become a issue for people. So going to be very interesting to see if this race is won off of the fastest car or if it's won off of a connection issue.
Yeah, that would be something different. D'Amico, 7th or 8th place. Mike Vining now up into it. He says, I want in on this. He wants in on this. He wants to win, man. He was just so thankful that I made sure that, you know, that those guys knew I wanted them to come over and race. The whole crew from IWCR and you know, there was a lot of them that couldn't make it today, and I know the time kind of was messed up, but you know, I've always had the, oh, Mike just got into the wall right there too. I've always had these in the afternoons on Saturday because it just seems like it's the best time for a lot of people to get in there. You know, to me, even though we started out with a full server and only like 13 of them left before the green flag, so. Oh, whoa, careful there.
Not sure who that was.
Nick Northrup got into Lucas Cram, it looks like.
I believe that is correct, and
or something like that. Lucas got into him or something.
I believe it was Lucas Graham that was a little loose. If it was Nick Northrup, that's the second one he's got into that he's bumped there. But both of them were able to save it here. Obviously, last time resulted in a much bigger wreck, but these guys are doing a very good job of saving these cars. It's just you cannot bump in the corners.
No.
These pointed nose and pointed bumpers. You know, it's like trying to put two triangles together in corner to corner. It just doesn't work.
Yeah, let me see if I can get down here a little closer and you can see what we're talking about. You see the point on the back of that Cadillac right there. It comes to a point right in the middle. Well, the front bumper of the car that is pushing is kind of rounded. Well, that point on the back right there will make that car spin in the front when somebody hits them in the back. So that's what I'm talking about right there. You can see the point. So, all right, got a couple guys coming to pit road. But Lucas Cram stayed. Oh, we got one into the wall. Who was that?
I'm not sure who was
Ed Hewitt. Now, he got it going again, but how the heck did he manage to do that? It's like the car just went straight into the wall. Let's go take a look here.
I'm not sure, but Matthew Almany was definitely involved.
Golly. It was like Ed's car just went straight into the wall right there. They're into 3 here, coming out of 4. And it was like when they went to the tri-oval, his car just went straight. For whatever reason. Right here it should be. Yeah, he just went right into the wall. Oh, and he collected Sean Williams, a couple other ones. Oh, my. Oh, golly. All right, well, we're back up live here, and Lucas Cramp's still the leader. Golly, man. That was horrible.
And that almost looked like a flat tire or something. Again, your tires have to be pretty worn to get a flat tire in here, and it can happen. It will simulate a fat tire if it gets down to 0, but I don't think they were near on old enough tires to get flat, but it definitely looked like it just went into the turn, and well, it either broke or he forgot where the corner was because it did not turn.
It didn't.
Straight into the wall.
Yeah, it didn't turn.
And it looks like Josh Medlock. No, it is Aaron Cummings that has a ton of damage to his car.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Josh Medlock must have incidented out or something. Let me see if I can get him up here and talk to him. Josh Medlock, you got a copy?
Yeah, Rudy, I got you, bud. How you doing?
What happened there, brother?
I have no idea, man. All I know is seen the car hit the wall, and I thought I was clear, and then he come back down and hit me. But, man, it's all for fun. I ain't no stress about it, you know.
What did you do, hit your incident limit, or?
Yeah, I got my first wreck, and then I was trying to bump drive somebody, and I hit him a little bit too hard, gave me a 4X, and, you know, that one was my fault. I mean, it's all for fun. I'd love to come out here and win it, but hey, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah, I know. Well, I'm glad you had a good time, Josh. And again, I wanted to thank you for being part of this. I mean, you know, you were a very instrumental part, along with Charles and KR and Michael D'Amico. You guys have made MaxSpeedTV what it is today, and I can't thank you guys enough, man. You guys have done an amazing job. Reaching that 5,000 subscriber mark is something that 2 years ago I would have never in a million years would have ever believed that we would have ever reached 5,000 subscribers. So thank you to all the subscribers, but thank you guys for all the hard work you've done to make that happen. Thank you.
Rudy, man, I do appreciate you allowing me to be a part of it, man. You know, and we're going to continue to grow too, you know, and that's the way it should be. Work as a team to get MaxSpeedTV to, you know, even bigger than what we are right now. And, you know, I love doing it, but, you know, that means a lot. And, you know, I wanted to race in this, and I did. And, well, you know, it is what it is. The outcome wasn't what I wanted, but, you know, it is fun. You know, these Cadillacs, especially at a super speedway like Talladega here, you know, they suck up so well, but you got to be very careful, too. So,
oh, yeah, definitely, yeah.
This was a blast.
Well, I'm glad you had a good time, brother. I mean, you're more welcome to stay here if you want to, you know, or you want to go back down with them guys or whatever.
Well, I got unfortunately, I've got some stuff I got to go do. So.
All right. Okay. Well, thank you, Josh, and I'm glad you had a good time, brother.
I had a blast, man. Thank you, Rudy.
All right. All right, Matt Hummel gonna stay out now. He can't make it from here on fuel. So, we'll see.
That'd be interesting. If we get, see, these guys, lap 56, so, yeah, they can't make it on fuel. Bruce White has disconnected, so that's unfortunate that he is out, but, again, Matt Hummel staying out. I'm wondering if he thinks we're going to get another caution here, you know, especially the closer we get to the end of this race, people are going to start pushing it a little bit harder.
Oh, yeah.
We could have a caution.
Sure. And this was caution number 3. Not bad.
So, 3 cautions for so far 55 laps completed on lap 56.
Yeah.
So, good race.
Aaron, what are you doing?
Just chilling.
Just chilling. How's it running?
It's all right.
It's all right. Well, you're running in 7th.
Well, got involved in that one there. All of a sudden, the brake check was too late.
Did you get a little bit of damage? You already used your reset or what?
I just used the reset there.
Oh, okay, okay. All right, well, hopefully it stays green the rest of the way and nobody else gets involved in anything. We see a lot of 3 wide up in the front. Does that make you a little nervous?
Yeah, that's why we've been staying to the back.
Well, it's kind of come down to the point now where you really can't afford to stay in the back now. You've got to go.
Yeah, but we're not going to have... It's going to be tight on fuel mileage to make it, so...
Yeah, I don't think you're going to make it from here. Guys were saying... who was it, Charles, that said they were only getting about 20 laps?
It was somebody, I think it's Lucas Cram in chat, said they're getting about 20 laps, so nobody is going to be able to make it the rest of this way. Unless somebody might try to push it here, depending on when we get the green flag. I don't think we're going to go another 4 laps under caution, though. But if we got another caution here in the next 2 laps, I would see everyone come in and we'd be good to go.
Yeah, it's probably going to be too green here this time by, so...
I got your helmet on there. Oh my gosh. Alright, well, good luck out there, Aaron.
Alright, you guys have a good one.
Alright. Yep, his helmet. Well, Matt, I don't know. Matt's got something up his sleeve here. He's trying. I think he's led a couple laps now, but you know, leading laps here don't mean anything. You got to lead that last one. All right, Lucas is saying if we have another yellow and if you save, you could probably make it without pitting. Otherwise, you'll be a few laps short. So, all right.
It's going to be interesting to see who tries here. There's no way Matt Hummel can make it, and looks like he is
wow, blinking.
Having some connection issues. Again, the leader having connection issues here seems to be a trend.
Oh, Michael Morley riding behind Lucas Cram. Tony Groves, 4th. Michael D'Amico, 5th. Sean Williams, 6th. Ed Hewitt, 7th. Aaron Cummings, 8th. Chuck Kemper, 9th. And Cody Miller, 10th.
Yeah, you're blinking worse than a broken traffic light right now.
Oh, boy, is he ever. Hope he gets that under control.
Yeah, he is blinking really bad here.
There, he stopped now, but dang.
It seems to be worse for some of these guys under caution than it is once they start going.
Yeah. Again, Nick Northrup. Actually, Nick is running in third because the way my ticker's showing it, he shows him way back in the field. So, but he is actually running in third.
And we'll see Chuck Kemper back in 14th right now. So he's got his work cut out for him to get up there.
Yeah.
And I have a feeling he can do it. It's just a matter if he has enough time. I do think he does here. As we're going to be at 20 to go here in about 3 laps.
Yeah, Matt is coming in. So that'll pretty much about guarantee that he will be able to make it the rest of the way. If he comes in now, tops off that tank, he's going to have to probably save a little bit, but it's going to put him a little closer than everybody else.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of these guys right now are praying for a caution. One more caution and they wouldn't have to pit.
And everybody's actually coming in here.
Yeah, a bunch of them in the back. Yep, just to make sure, because if it stayed green from here and they save a little bit, they might just squeeze it out.
Yeah, they definitely could, as really the whole back half of the field came in just for pit stops there. So that'd be interesting to see what these guys are going to do here that didn't go in. Lucas Cram, Michael Morley, Tony Groves, these guys, Michael D'Amico, these guys did not come in, but they have 4 laps compared to 2, so they may try to squeeze it out. I just don't know if they're going to make it.
All right, we're going to, let's see here. We're going to ask another trivia question here. This will be for $5. Let me find a really good one here. Okay. All right, this is for $5, so everybody got their thinking cap on. Got to get this out of the way before we go green. All right, who was the 1979 Rookie of the Year? The 1979 Rookie of the Year, folks. First one to answer it correctly in chat wins $5. 1979 Rookie of the Year. That should be an easy one. We'll probably have a lot of people get that one.
Again, I already know it's me. I won the rookie. Even though I wasn't born until 87, but I still won the Rookie of the Year.
And Lucas Cram again! What? Lucas Cram!
If he has a bot driving for him that he's able to answer questions.
Oh my gosh, this guy's going to walk away with a ton of money today, I'll tell you. So Lucas Cram wins that one. Dale Earnhardt is the correct answer.
Green flag.
All right, we're back under green here, folks. He's leading the race, and guess typing in chat and wins the freaking money. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, that's a trip.
I'm not sure how he can be in the lead at the same time.
I don't know. Maybe he's got somebody helping him answer that question. I don't know. Girlfriend's answering it or something.
Somebody's listening to him. Definitely very able to answer those questions. I'm not sure. I'd almost kind of wonder what kind of setup he has. I know some of these guys have some serious rigs to where they have keyboards propped up readily available, but still then you have to type one-handed, so I can barely type two-handed.
I know it. Well, that's pretty cool. Dale Earnhardt Sr., that is the correct answer. Lucas Cram winning another $5, so congrats to Lucas. And man, he's out here trying to win the race right now too. He's going to come out of here with a whole pocket full of money today, Charles.
He is indeed. So if he wins the race, that's what, 30. He's won two
$5 ones. Yeah, that's $40.
Yeah. And that's if he doesn't blink out of the race first.
Yeah, I know it. Elijah Gracia rolls into top 10.
Guys are just duking it out right now. And I'm My timing screen may be off. I'm showing Elijah back in 13th right now.
Yeah, I got him in 11th. But, well, you're now take that back because remember I told you Nick Northrup's not showing up on my thing right, and there may be somebody else in there that's not right either. I really don't know.
And that could be now he's showing at 12 for mine, so that would be.
Yeah. Yep, that would be 12th. Yep. So, but Lucas Cram continuing to lead, and they're going 3 wide up in the front here. Holy smoke. Cody Miller just come alive. Pushing Nick Northrup to the front.
He is indeed. It looks like it's going to be a track race to the line when they get there. Nick Northrup, what a run. Lucas Cram, Cody Miller, these guys having a fantastic run here tonight. As we are under 20 laps to go right now. Actually, right at 20 laps to go. 19 on the line. Yep.
Yeah, Jason in chat. Jason, yeah, sorry you missed it there, brother. I think I sent you a message telling you about it or something there, but I don't remember. I sent so many messages out yesterday and today, I can't remember who all I sent them to.
There was a bunch sent out, I know that. I saw several posts about the race. That's
yeah.
Getting out there. Lucas Cram back to the front. It looks like Nick Northrup has kind of backed off just a little bit.
Almost a hook there by Cody Miller. He's going to have to be extra careful in the corners there. You just keep
seeing it over and over again of the bumper hook. It's bad in the NASCAR Cup cars and trucks, but it is amplified here in these cars.
Yep, Nick Northrup up there on the high side being pushed by Cody Miller. Michael Morley on the bottom pushing Lucas Cram.
Definitely pushing him as best he can. It looks like this time by, I'm not sure, it may be Nick Northrup that leads this lap. We're going to know here in a second anyway.
Yeah, Lucas, or I'm sorry, yeah, Nick Northrup, you're right.
Nick Northrup leads the lap, but Cody Miller's not done yet. Neither is Lucas Cram. Mike Worley up there as well. Michael D'Amico. You really can't count any of this. You got currently 15 cars on the lead lap and 15 chances for a different winner.
Oh, we got a spin. Who was that just spun? That was Lucas Cram. Oh, are you kidding me? Let's go check this out. See what happened. Oh my gosh, he is pretty much, he's going to be out of the race now unless a caution comes out. Let's see what happens here. He's got the number 6 right on his tail. That's Michael Morley. And he's sawing on that bumper, man. He's trying to get him to the front.
Yeah, again, I'm listening into Race Chatter. And, yeah, they tell Lucas Cram is not happy about it.
Yeah, Morley right there sawing on that bumper, and that's what caught him right there. And that takes Lucas Cram right to the inside wall.
And he, again, I wouldn't know if I'd be too thrilled about it either. He had a real good shot at winning this race.
Yes, he did.
And looking back now, he is he's still on the lead lap at the moment. He's coming out of pit road. And he spins it on pit road. So that's going to hurt him time-wise, and we'll see. There come the leaders right there, so he is going to go a lap down. And most likely he'll go another lap down by the time they catch him, because he's going to be all by himself.
Well, Ed Hewitt to the front, Cody Miller pushing him, Michael D'Amico third.
And what a run these guys have put on so far. We're on lap 65 of 80.
Oh, they're going 3 wide again. Sorry. Oh my God, almost going to go 4 wide. Northrup, no, easy there, boy.
Nick Northrup into another back bumper.
Man, he's
got into Sean Williams' back bumper.
Wow. Elijah Gracia up to 5th.
Correction, it was Nick Northrup, but it wasn't Sean Williams. I'm not sure who that was. He got into the back of their car. I'm not sure if it was, technically even his fault, if he got up or if the other car came down. But looking here, I believe it may have been before Aaron Blockover. As we'll see, indeed it was the 44 that
okay.
contact was made between them two.
Okay. All right, D'Amico took a look there to the outside. Him and Elijah Gracia trying to make a move, but it didn't happen. So Elijah pulls out again, getting a little help here from Aaron Bockover. So we may have a 3-on-3 going here. Oh, Aaron. Oh, man, they're going to go 3 wide up in the front again. Cody Miller in the middle.
I wasn't sure how that was going to work out. They were zigzagging all over.
Yeah.
They break it up into 2 cars apiece, 3 rows, and it looks like the outside row is still trying to get it gathered up here a little bit. The inside rows are moving forward right now, and here comes the 3rd row being led by, of course, the 44 of Aaron Bockover, as he's technically scored in 4th. This is getting really interesting in these closing laps.
Oh, man, I'm telling you, this is getting nuts up here. Cody Miller now has got to be feeling pretty good about this. He started 23rd today, way back in the field, and he said that's where he kind of wanted to stay for most of the race, but now that he's up front, he wants to win it. And, boy, he is putting on a great show here. Now, Elijah Gracia just led his first lap of the race. He drops it in front. Good help there by Ed Hewitt up on the high side.
Yeah, and you get so torn when you're in a race like this, you know. You want to be up the front, and if somebody gets in front of you, then you kind of got to work with them to kind of pull away from the pack, so you can't leave them out to dry. And that's one thing, the further we get into this race, people that have left each other out to dry and they've lost positions off of it, you don't forget about that. You will remember, and there's a good chance it may come back to bite you in this race.
Oh, sure. All right, well, we got to get one more trivia question out of the way here, folks, before we go on. So let me trying to find, let's see. Okay, this one here is a pretty good one. This is a good one. This is going to be a toughie now. This is going to take Mr. Google to try to figure this one out, I think. All right, here we go for $10. I'm sorry, the last $10 question here. We got to get this in before the end of the race. Okay, which driver?
The yellow flag is out.
We got a caution. Chuck Kemper out of the race, maybe. Let's go take a look here.
I'm not sure. It might have been started with the 44.
Yeah, I think Chuck's out of the race, so no, it's not. Let's see. I think it was some with the 44. You say?
Yeah, I'm thinking the 40. I know he. Well,
okay, up on the front. Oh yeah, man, big wiggle there. Ed Hewitt up the middle. See what happens here. Boy, they're gaggled up together. Oh, he got hooked. Yeah, he got hooked by, by the number 4 of Matt Hummel. Matt Hummel tapped the back left corner of that car. It looks like Matt kind of went up the hill a little bit right there. And when he did, he got right into the back of Aaron Bockover's car. Now, the one that kind of come out on that, the good, was Ed Hewitt. Ed did not get involved in that whatsoever. So, good deal. Well, those that were saving gas out here, this is probably going to play in their favor. But we may see a few of them come to pit road. But let's get this last question out of the way, okay? While they're under caution, we'll get this knocked out. All right, everybody got their thinking caps on. You ready? This is for $10. Which driver filled in for Ernie Irvan after his 1999 retirement? Which driver filled in for Ernie Irvan after his 1999 retirement? Anybody got that one figured out?
Yeah,
Google.
I'm just saying, if you say it was Charles, you'd probably be right, because it had to be me.
I don't know if that's spelled correctly, but you get it. I just typed it quick. But, yep. All right. Anybody got that answer? Which driver filled in for Ernie Irvan after his 1999 retirement? That looks like Chuck Kemper is out of the race. Oh, man. You want to get
incident point out? So he had a car. I think he had this car probably a win too.
Well, you want to talk to him?
Yeah,
knock yourself out.
Well, Kemper, you got a copy?
I do.
Well, yeah, we were. I've been talking to him here before we brought him up here. Incident point out. Definitely, I agree. You had a car that could have won this, and you were just telling us that you had enough fuel to make it. So that is not the way you wanted this race to end by any means.
No, I took fuel there that with 1 to go that got me at just under. I kept it like in 6th gear on the caution lap, and then when we went to the restart, man, I was using like half throttle, and I just got to that point where my finish laps was what I needed to get me to the end. So, hey, it happens. It was a lot of fun. Thanks, Rudy, MaxSpeedTV, and the whole gang. Had a blast. A little frustrated with some of it, but you know what? None of these guys drive these cars for a living, or we wouldn't be doing this on a Saturday afternoon, right?
That's right, Chuck. Thank you for painting the car, Chuck, and thank you for being involved and helping out with this. And man, I'm sorry you had a bad day, but I'm glad you had fun. That's the main thing.
Oh no, my pleasure. Thank you, Rudy. Appreciate all you've done.
Okay, buddy.
All right, we'll get you back down there, and I'm sure I'll be talking to you later this afternoon, Chuck.
Oh yeah, I think it's adult cultural beverage time.
Yeah.
All right, looks like Jason Allison wins. It was the correct answer, Jerry Nadeau. Yeah, he was the first one that answered it correctly. So very good, Jason. $10 goes to you, brother. Yes, sir. Jerry Nadeau was the first driver that filled in for Ernie Irvan after his 1999 retirement. Nadeau left his Melling ride to race the rest of the season for the MB2 Motorsports and the 36 Skittles Pontiac. That was the race that Ernie Irvan retired. So, and Jerry Nadeau got in the car.
Fortunately, that was probably the last time the Skittles / M&M's car was driven by a decent driver, I'd imagine.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Yep.
I would just like to put a disclaimer out there that, Kyle Busch, if you're watching this by any chance, I mean all the disrespect. You're a good driver, but you got a bad attitude. So.
Yeah.
But anyway.
What's up, Aaron?
Well, it changed the complexion of the finish.
Sure did.
I think that with the caution, we could have stayed out and made it all the way, because we were going to be a few laps short.
Yep. Well, you're sitting pretty good, 6th place. Huh?
Yeah. It's going to be an interesting finish. I'm hoping I don't get collected in the final wreck.
Well, what makes you think there's going to be another wreck?
Oh, come on now, it's Talladega.
I know it. I know it. Yeah, I don't think...
I do have Crash D'Amico in front of me.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. And Ed Hewitt. Oh, brother. Well, everything. We don't even have that many cars out there on the track right now. I think we got 12 left in the race. 12 cars left in the race. You would think this would go green the rest of the way, and it would be a great finish.
Yeah, we'll see. We're hoping for it. I don't want Sean to win.
Oh, yeah, Jason Allison won the last $10 drawing. Boy, Lucas Cram, he cleaned up. He won the two $5 drawings, but now he's back in, well, he just pitted again, but he's in 10th right at the moment. I think he's trying to get damage fixed up or something.
Yeah, he got a little bit of damage on that one.
Yep.
Right, it's still showing him on the lead lap, too, so.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Aaron, make sure you tell the top 3 drivers to stay in the race room so I can talk to them and interview them, okay?
Alright.
The top 3. If they're not in TeamSpeak, they better be out there on the track. Well, we're going to have one more restart here. Well, we could possibly have 2 if the caution come out again, but I'm thinking this might be the last restart.
It looks like it. We're on 1 to go right now, so we'll see how it goes. I'll let you guys go and call a finish.
All right, all right.
This could get interesting to see who comes out on top. Ron Williams is out front right now. Elijah Gracia second. Cody Miller in third. We'll see. You know, it's not over till it's over.
Yep.
Could possibly Lucas Cram get up there?
Yeah, it's possible. He's in chat saying P11 to P1. Anybody? Well, good luck, Lucas. But I'll tell you, you got some pretty tough customers up here right now that want this win. This would mean the world to a lot of them. So $30 to the winner, 20 to second. Get them going, Charles.
They are indeed. Pace cars should be diving off any second as it's slowly pulling off the track, and it is up to the leaders here to get this thing going. And it looks like Sean Williams is going to take it below the yellow line here to get it started. Not sure if that's part of his strategy here or not, but he is below the yellow line, and he is holding them off.
Green flag, green flag.
Very long, but the green flag is out here.
Oh, he's letting them go. What the heck? Why did he let them go?
What he's doing.
Wow, he did something's not right there.
He's one on the track now. Maybe he forgot he was supposed to start the race. I'm not sure.
I don't know. Well, yep, Cody Miller to the lead. Elijah Gracia second, Michael D'Amico third. Anybody can win it.
But it had to step away. Elijah Gracia got a black flag on the restart. I can only imagine it was because of what happened with Sean Williams, who is all by himself driving 40 miles an hour around the track.
Yeah, did you clear that?
Yeah, the black flag was cleared.
Okay.
Sean Williams has 18 laps on that last stint, so he hasn't been down pit road.
Oh, maybe that's why he ducked off.
I'm thinking so.
Yeah.
Maybe he's just going to run it till it's out of fuel. Yeah, black flag was cleared for Elijah Garcia, who passed, obviously, Sean Williams before the start because Sean pulled it off.
Well, Elijah Gracia up front, Cody Miller second, Michael D'Amico third, Ed Hewitt fourth. Or, well, now back to fifth because he is up on the high side. That left the bottom open for William Schmidt to get in there. William trying to be a winner here for the subscriber race.
They're duking it out here. You know, we aren't seeing as much 3 wide now, but then again, there's fewer cars, so you're not going to see as much. And, you know, you're on lap 76 of 80. This is indicative of Talladega Daytona. What they're doing right now is they're getting in a single file, and then here in a minute, you will see some people striking deals with each other, and you will see probably 2 or 3 cars just duck out really quick and make a run for it here, as that's what they're doing right now. They're setting themselves up for that final run.
Well, 2 I would watch would be Michael D'Amico and Ed Hewitt. Those 2, I wouldn't be a bit surprised to see them pull out and try to make something happen on this last couple laps of the race. So just kind of be warned of those 2 right there. Now, William Schmidt, Lucas Cram back up in it. Look at this. He's in it.
He is in it, and he wants to win it. He did say P11 to P1, so
I'm telling you,
do it.
He's up to P5.
And while we're watching these, I just to go back a little bit. Sean Williams still only running 147 miles an hour. You know, drafting does give you a little bit. That's more than just drafting to go from 150 to 190. You don't typically get that much more speed. So something is not right with that car right now.
Yeah, either he dropped the cylinder or what happened there, because he just did not even go on that start.
He did not, and he is just kind of coasting around. And I do want to also report that, again, since I can hear the race chatter, I'm listening in on that, and these guys are talking who wants to go. So they are starting to make plans here to duck out and try to get this lead, the guys that are working together.
Sure.
And looks like there goes Sean Williams is going to go a lap down.
Yep. Yeah, he's nowhere even close to being up to full speed. So he's either dropped the cylinder or something there, or he's just trying to make it to the end. But still a good effort by him. Going to finish up around the 10th position. Somewhere right along in there, 10th or 11th, whatever. But
and we have 2 laps.
Oh, we got a caution. That's going to end it. Oh, no.
Going to give the win here to
Aaron
Garcia if he can hang on to it.
Oh, Aaron got... Man, he got railed there. Let's go back and take a look at that. Good night. He's innocent victim in that deal. Looked like somebody just come right up into him.
And looks like I thought Ed Hewitt got second. I'm not sure what's going on with Ed Hewitt, but he went from second to fifth now. As maybe they were scoring him as part of that incident, as he's dropping back to 6th place now.
Oh, right here, I'm watching Aaron to see what happens here. Now they're coming out of 4. Oh yeah, the car come right up in front of them. That was Tony Groves. He just, or no, wait a minute. No, Aaron come down into him. Aaron come down into Tony Groves right there. Tony was actually, he drifted up a little, but Aaron come way down below the line and got into Tony Groves. Yep.
Aaron went from about middle of that middle group to right down to the line.
Yep.
And not sure here
wow,
how it's all going to sort out. It's not acting right. It shows Ed Hewitt in the lead, but he is actually on pit road. So I'm not sure how come Ed Hewitt did pit, but he is on pit road, so that will give the win to Elijah Garcia. There it is. Now Cody Miller and
Garcia.
Garcia. Well, I should probably increase my font size if I could probably read that properly. My apologies to Elijah. If I had some better eyesight, we'd have seen that.
Well, D'Amico's saying he doesn't want interviewed. Why? It's part of it.
That's all part of the experience.
Yeah.
Not the way I'm sure
I know. I know why. Because he's been sick. His voice is about gone. Okay, gotcha. Okay, yeah, I know he's been sick for a couple of days now. Yeah, I forgot. Okay, well, we won't get a chance to talk to Michael in 3rd place, but Elijah will come out of here with $30 richer tonight. Cody Miller, $20 richer. And Michael D'Amico winning 3rd place, $10 richer. So, very good.
Well, it was a good race, too. A lot of 3-wide action. Had a few cars out of the race. Overall, a really good race. I'm sure Elijah's going to be super ecstatic to take home $30.
Yeah, the one that's probably disappointed in that is Lucas Cram, because he's going to finish 4th just outside the money. But he still comes out of here with $10 by answering them trivia questions in chat. So, hey, it's just like taking home 3rd place, right?
Yeah, we got Lucas Cram in chat asking if we can interview him. Yeah, I mean, we could, I guess, since we can't interview 3rd place.
Yeah, heck yeah. We will. Okay, so we've got all 3 of them in here, but again, we're not going to talk to Michael because he's sick. So, but he will take home 3rd place. But we'll make it official here, because this has happened to me more than once before, where we started talking to the winner and something happened. Somebody come up through the field, their screen went black, come up through the field and wrecked the whole front part of the field out. So we were talking to the guy and he got wrecked out. Didn't even finish a race.
I think right in somewhere in here, I know the line's coming up. I think it's going to be official. Yep. It is declaring the race is over, so he is officially going to be the winner now.
Okay. Well, you want to talk to Elijah while I get these other guys up here?
I can definitely do that. We'll pull them
up. All right, there we go. I got Elijah up here for you.
Elijah, you got a copy.
Yes, I do.
Well, first off, congrats, and I apologize apparently for half the race. I called your last name wrong. Apparently, I need a bigger timing screen or some better eyes.
Oh, you're not the only one. It happens.
But, yeah, just getting some letters mixed up there. Maybe a little dyslexic. You never know. But either way, you know, I may have got the name wrong, but you definitely put on a show here tonight. A lot of 3-wide action going on this entire race. Again, no points on the line, nothing like that. It looks like you're getting some celebrating bumps there. But this race is all about, you know, $30, $20, $10. You obviously walk away with the 30 and a little bit of pride here. So how does it feel to be $30 richer here this afternoon?
Oh, it feels nice. Definitely wasn't expecting it. Thought I would have gotten killed in one of these big crashes today.
There were quite a few of those. Again, we always do want to throw the option out there. You can just donate that to me because, you know, I'm just a cool person like that. But I'm sure you may have some plans. So you didn't expect it, but $30, you know, isn't a big chunk, but it's still a, you know, a little chunk of money there. Do you have any plans on there? Maybe get you a game downloaded or something, or maybe go out and get you something to eat?
Probably just a game or something, since the Steam summer sale is going on.
Oh, there it is. We were just checking that out the other day. Got some 75% off games. A lot of good stuff on sale. So definitely a good way to spend some money. Anyone you want to give a shout out to there for just a awesome race and coming away with the win?
Oh, definitely Cody Miller. I thought he would have killed me those past couple laps the way he was bumping, but it worked out, so I'm happy.
All right. Well, again, congrats on the win here. And it looks like we have caught up with the other driver, so Rudy will hand it back over to you.
All right. Well, Elijah, none of you guys leave so I can get you paid afterwards, okay? After we get everything shut down here, I'll get you guys paid. Either iRacing credits or PayPal, whichever you prefer, okay? So, all right. Okay, we got Cody Miller. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, Cody, you come out of here second place. What was the deal now? Was the end here? Was it planned up for you to try to push Elijah to the win, or did you have something planned up at the end?
Well, I had something planned up at the end. I wanted to pass him off of turn 4, or probably into the tri-oval somewhere like that. If I would have got the chance, but I mean, you know, there's a caution early. I was just pushing him, hoping we would try to distance the field a little bit to where when I do make the move, he wouldn't lose second, you know?
Right.
If I were to pass him, you know? But, I mean, it's good. We finished 1-2. That's what I planned it, anyway.
Heck yeah.
And at the end there, we had a good positioning and all that, and good people behind us that didn't really like to make any moves, which is pretty cool, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, my main thing is I want everybody to come out here and have a good time. You know, there really isn't much of a bragging, right? Only that you know that you actually finished well in the 5,000 subscriber race. You know, I guess that you could use that as a bragging, right? You know, but you had a great run today, Cody. You led a lot of laps out there today, 9 laps, and you know that was right up there. Wasn't the most of anybody, but it was right up there, pretty good. So, what did it feel like out front that you got after you got out of that aero push around the cars? You know, when you're in a pack like that.
Well, it was. I mean, it was a lot better to hold your line when you're up front like that. When you're getting pushed by somebody, though, it's a little bit scary because you're just trying to. like you can't really follow the guy, because when someone's behind you, they usually swerve a little bit, because the bumpers on these things are just not even close to even. So like you're trying to get as even with them as possible, but you just have to hope that they don't, you know, hook you.
Right.
That's the only thing you got to worry about in the lead. Other than that, I mean, it's pretty fun just riding up front like that, you know.
Well, you're $20 richer. That's got to make you feel good. Hey, $20, you know, buy you a Steam game or something. But all right, well, who you got to thank for second place?
Well, gotta thank you, Rudy, for, you know, you do a great job every single week. You know, you earn these you and all these other guys here at Max Speed earned these 5,000 subscribers and put on a great race. Got a good bunch of people here today, and we had a good time. Most people had a good time. There's some angry there, but what can you do? Yeah. I got to thank Elijah for not. I don't know what he could have done differently there, but yeah, got to thank him for being there, and that's about it, really.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed yourself, Cody, and great job out there today, man. I was really kind of thinking that you guys had something going on there, and I kind of half figured you were going to probably pull out maybe like on the last lap and try to make a pass, but boy, just when you got to that side of somebody, it just seemed like you either had to have somebody really pushing the daylights out of you to make that pass, or, you know, everybody pull out and let the leader by himself, and you just clean right by him, you know, but...
You gotta lay back a lot. I mean, if you don't get a run, you're just gonna stall on their like door, and it's
right.
Yeah, I mean, it does help when you got somebody behind you, but if you get that run, you'll probably pass them, because. Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks again, Cody. Thank you for coming today. I appreciate that so much. You know, I was really hoping there would be a lot more guys from, you know, SRA and Nork and all them. You know, I wish they would all come over and have a good time, but we had a pretty good showing here today. I was kind of disappointed that 13 people left before the green flag. I think that was kind of rude, but you know, whatever. But
oh wow.
All right. Well, I hope to see you maybe when we reach the 10,000 mark. I don't know. Hope to see you then.
Yeah, that'll be cool, Rudy.
All right. Okay. Well, now we can't talk to third place Michael D'Amico because he is sick. But congratulations to him for finishing third. He had a great run out there today. He didn't lead any laps, but he was up there pretty close to leading a couple. But congratulations to Michael D'Amico. He's been sick, so his voice is pretty much gone, so he can't talk. So he asked me not to interview him today, and I fully understand. So congratulations to him. So Charles, you got fourth place. We wanted to talk to fourth place.
Indeed, we got Lucas Cram, who was now pretty much known as Lucas Multitask Cram in chat. After he was chatting and racing all at the same time. Again, I can barely do one job at a time, and here he is doing two. You had what I think was definitely a car to win. We saw you post in chat P11 to P1. You came up just a little short of that. You did finish fourth. Had a caution not come out, I think you would have definitely got up there. Do you think you would have at least got a top three, or do you think you could have got that P1 out of that if a caution had not come out there 2 laps to go?
Yeah, I definitely feel like we could have had a shot. I worked all the way from 11th, and I was just kind of sticking my nose underneath guys because everybody was kind of single file, so I was kind of forcing my way underneath. And the 6th didn't really want to work with me after a little incident earlier, so it was kind of tough. But overall, happy that I finished 4th. I mean, and I can't complain too much because I got $10 in trivia, so either way, I mean, it's $10.
Yeah, great. So essentially you basically got 3rd place payout anyway.
No, 4th.
Or third place if you
oh, yeah.
So it basically like you got 3rd place anyway. But overall, I just have to know, and we were talking about it during the race, what kind of setup do you have going on that you are able to type that fast in chat? Are you one of those that's got that like $5,000 rig that's got the keyboard next to you?
Oh no, actually I have a really cheap one. Actually, I just have a desk that was homemade that I duct tape my steering wheel to, and my monitor sent out a couple of books behind my steering wheel, but I just grabbed my keyboard that was next to my steering wheel, put it in my lap, and while I was just steering my left hand, I was typing my right hand and looking at my second monitor. So.
Wow, that's amazing.
It seems like we need to see what we can't do to get Lucas Cram a a onboard camera so we can see just how that is working out, typing in your lap while racing. That's a very interesting strategy, but it worked out for you here. You finished 4th, almost getting a P3. Either way, you still got $10 in chat. Anyone you want to give a shout out to for a very good race here?
Well, first of all, I want to congratulate Elijah on the win. Pretty cool for him. He races in Laura, so it's good that one of us won the race. But thank you, Charles and Rudy, for broadcasting. Congrats on 5,000 subs. It was a fun race. I mean, sucks I got turned in there, and I feel like I could have a really good shot had I not gotten turned. But overall, I'm happy with the 4th place finish. Yeah, just thank everybody. Rudy for hosting the race and everybody involved.
All right. Well, that will probably just about do it. So, Rudy, we will hand it back over to you to wrap things up here for the race this afternoon.
All right. Well, I wanted to. I'm not sure if this is going to work or not. Let's check it out here. But yeah, okay, it's working. I had to restart everything again because it froze up. The IRTVO is kind of funny. Anyhow, Elijah Gracia coming home with the win. Cody Miller 2nd. Michael D'Amico 3rd. Lucas Cram 4th. Michael Morley 5th. William Schmidt 6th. Charles Smith 7th. Sean Williams 8th. Ed Hewitt 9th. And Tony Groves 10th. Charles?
I kind of pulled the KR and left the race already.
Oh, okay. Aaron Cummings will finish 11th. Mike Vining 12th. Matt Hummel 13th. Douglas Kennedy 14th. Aaron Bockover will finish 15th. Chuck Kemper 16th. Nick Northrup 17th. Aaron Needham 18th. Matthew Almoni will finish 19th. Josh Medlock 20th. Dwight Plesh 21st. Bruce Wright 22nd. Derek Conley 23rd. Ian Plash 24th. Vernon Margam will finish 25th. Richard Smith 26th. Matthew Allred will finish 27th. Eric Bolton 23rd. Not even going to try to pronounce that. Algenero, I guess. Lintz 29th. Of course, I wasn't in the race, but everybody else from there on back did not even finish the race. So, anyhow, thanks for watching tonight, folks. We appreciate it very much. And, wow, this thing locked up again. Wow. Anyhow, congratulations to our $30 winner, Elijah Gracia. Cody Miller taking home 20, and Michael D'Amico 10. So thank you, everybody that has tuned in all this time and stayed with us, winning money in chat. We've got the winners there. Lucas Cram winning $10 in chat. Michael Atkins Jr. $10. And Jason Allison $10. So, man, I'll tell you what, pretty good day today. But thank you to everybody. Thanks to all the drivers that showed up today for the 5,000 subscriber race. Thank you, Charles, for helping out. I appreciate that so much. But, folks, until next time, you stay safe. We'll see you around the corner here. And thanks for tuning in.